From Hollywood, California, it's the Mullally Show. On today's show, the host of Dancing with the Stars, Tom Bergeron, handyman Aaron Stromer, and from Weeds, Elizabeth Perkins. Now, here's your host, Mullally.
Your support. I bet you're wondering why I'm dressed kind of extra fancy today. Well, I think the answer is obvious. I watched Dancing with the Stars. You watch it? Of course you watch it. Well, Tom Bergeron is on today, and I'm sure he's a very nice person, but I have a bone to pick with him. Now, I think this season is good. I think it's very good, in fact. However, I think something is missing. And that something is me. Just loosening up my hip joints. That's right. I am submitting myself formally at this moment to enter the competition mid-season. Right now, people! Because I am a dancer. I am a dancer. And a dancer dances. Now, I have called Mr. Tom Bergeron. I have emailed him. And apparently, he disagreed. So, I've made an audition tape, and I'd like for him to watch it. Let's get him out here, Ken, right now. Get him! Come on. Where's Bergeron? Where's La Berge? There he is. Oh. Hello, Tom.
Hi, Megan.
Greetings. Well, Tom, I think, you know why I called you out here. Don't pretend otherwise. Yeah. I have a little something I'd like to show you. Please roll the tape. Let this speak for itself.
Hi, I'm Mullally, and this is for you, Tom Bergeron. You magnificent bastard. I live to make the dance. But now, my trainer, Eve, she really puts me through my paces. Ah, I can't take it. That's right. My grandmother, Granny, I call her, she called me this morning and she told me that if I could be a contestant on this year's Dancing with the Stars, that she thought she could probably live a little bit longer. She might make it. That's good, right? I don't even have a grandmother. No, we don't. I think the public demands it. How about that? Yeah. It's too much work. Oh, God. I'm gonna go share my dancing with the world now, Tom. Check it out. She's dancing again, everybody. She must dance. The Megan dances to live. The land others must breathe the air. She must.
What say you to that, Bergeron?
I think that explains it all. We run a show where people who don't have a lot of dance training try to get better. That is too good. That's just, it's too good. Don't you think it was too good? That was the stuff of Astaire and Rogers. You're way over our heads, Missy. I'll tell you.
Thank you, Tom. It's the first sensible thing I've heard you say. Shake, we'll call it a truce.
Good.
All right. Well, thank you, Tom, for those wise words. Stick around. We've got a great show. My former enemy, Tom Bergeron, is here. My friend Elizabeth Perkins is here. And hunky carpenter Eric Stromer is going to show me how to use some tools. So stick around.
Still ahead from Weeds, Elizabeth Perkins. What happens when a primetime Emmy-winning actress moves to daytime? You'll have to watch to find out.
We's crazy.
Anything can happen, and everything will. The Megan Mullally Show.
It's such a load off because that was weighing me down.
This is not an angry talk show. This is
it's a happy place.
Talk show.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to come out here.
Happiest place on earth.
Well.
So I'm glad we got that out. Clear the air.
Yeah.
Whew, big load off. Now listen, I have a confession to make. I am a new convert. I was a Dancing with the Stars virgin until this season.
Were we gentle?
Yes, very gentle. Thank you. And I think you got me. You got me hooked.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
The thing's a big hit. How's that feel?
It feels great. And of course, when I first was offered by ABC the chance to host a live competitive ballroom competition, I thought, oh, thanks so much. And who knew? Who knew?
Right. Yeah. Well, you're so funny on it.
Thank you.
You're very cute and charming.
Thank you.
Don't you think he's cute? I think he's adorable. I might have a little crush, just a little bit.
Really?
A little bit.
Well, I'm flattered.
I have another crush on somebody else on the show, though. That football player guy, never.
Emmett
yeah,
Smith.
Football and me, not so much. But he is so adorable.
Well, since you have a crush, let me just fix it. There, you have a little something there.
Thank you, Tom.
It's just flipping.
Aren't you considerate?
I do what I can.
So yeah, he very moves like a gazelle.
Like a gazelle.
Oh, and since we're boyfriend and girlfriend, look what I found. Hello.
Oh!
How about that? We take such good care of each other.
Usually I stuff it elsewhere, but that's all right.
Well, you can give it to you for later.
Thanks so much.
And maybe at the commercial.
Yeah, that's absolutely great. Are we oversharing at this point? Maybe.
Is that an O for
it's an
oversharing?
oversharing.
I like that, So now I know that fans take these shows very seriously.
Yes.
I've been very guilty of that in the past with certain shows. And there was some kind of little controversy with Mr. Mario Lopez. What was that all about?
Mario, he's told us, he has had no ballroom training, but like many performers, especially if they started as kids, they've had, voice training and some dance like hip-hop and this, that, and the other thing. He's very talented. And he may arguably have come out of the gate a little too strong, because when you come out that good first show, it's like a bullseye's on your head.
Oh, so I see. So maybe he should have pulled it back a little bit? And...
Yeah, I think, he should have staggered a little, maybe, just been a little less good.
Yeah.
Like he should have, the problem he had is the same one you had in that tape. Too good.
Too good?
Yeah, too good. Yeah.
It's a cross to bear. But, I just have to learn to live with it. It's just something I have to deal with.
It back.
Too good. Yeah, that's one of my, I'll get there. Okay. Now, I have to know, because these contestants, they get very competitive. Like,
they do.
Willa Ford, she's like, I'm going to win. And,
right.
They get very competitive. So what's that like backstage? Is it a little awkward, or are they all pretty normal?
Well, we try to get them heavily medicated just before the show. In all honesty.
I'm smashed.
Yeah, are you really? Yeah. I thought there was something. And the thing is, it's a very close group. You wouldn't think so, because they are competing against each other, but that's been true every series. I mean, they hang out together after, and they stay in touch with each other. When Shayna was voted out recently, she said, I've made some friends for life, and I don't think that was just Hollywood talk. I think it's very true. It's been true in the past.
Oh, that's nice to know. And I know that they really do. They're working their asses off, right? I mean, they're in there, they're rehearsing.
No actual ass loss has occurred,
no.
but they're...
That's lucky.
No, they're fairly
You have paramedics standing by.
yes, we
just
do.
in
Yeah,
case.
yeah. We have some of the best assologists in the country who are there.
Kudos,
yeah, right.
my good man. Yes, you're very prudent.
Yeah.
So, but how many hours a day do they rehearse?
It depends. Some of them will go 4 to 6 hours a day, and as we move into the competition, it gets more difficult because those that survive have to learn sometimes 2 dances in a week, and it ain't easy, especially if they don't have any dance training at all.
Yeah, and they're long routines,
Right, yeah.
very long.
See,
lots
it's like
of
the longest 90 seconds probably of your life when you're out there dancing. Yeah.
Live television,
TV, which I love.
Yeah, but you've done a lot of live television, right?
Yeah, I've done in Boston actually. I did a talk show in Boston for years, which was sort of
You're from Boston because I met your folks. They're out here.
They're out. They're
Kay
in the
and Ray.
audience. Kay and Ray. The
Kay and
rhyming
Ray.
parents are here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Hi
here.
there.
Oh, good luck to them.
Adorable.
And I did a radio show and a TV show in Boston years ago, and it was both were live, and that has drawbacks because there was one time I was doing a live interview, very issue-oriented show, like the old days of Donahue and everything, and I had not read all the material.
Of course, well.
So I'm talking to this guest, and the segment producer's holding up a card, ask about the sister, and I had no idea what she meant. So I went, well, how does your sister feel about this? And she said, well, Tom, she's dead. And so...
And you're Curtin.
Right, so and scene, yeah.
Black.
So what I did was, I actually, because if you can keep looking sincere and empathetic, it helps.
Yeah.
So I went, well, I know, but had she lived, how would she have felt?
Smooth.
And then you can always go, and you feel free to use this in the future, but if ever a guest, they're talking, you have no idea what they're talking about, you can always go, we'll be right back. Yeah. But keep looking like you care.
Yeah.
Always look like you
Just
care.
keep nodding and
Yeah.
The greatest guy in the world.
Yeah, just.
That's why I call you La Berge.
La Berge.
Yes. Now, you are from the East Coast, but since Dancing with the Stars shoots out here in Los Angeles, have you moved here? Or?
I finally, after 7 or 8 years of living in hotel rooms, because my wife and daughters, my girls go to school in Connecticut, and I work out here and flew back and forth the years of Hollywood Squares and America's Funniest Videos, which I still do, and finally got a house because I got to a point I was in a hotel, and nice hotels, by the way. And you got to realize when you're about to snap, you have to know when you're about to be a nutty person. And they would put, Neutrogena soap. It's a fine product. I don't know if it's a sponsor, but a fine.
Yes.
But they wrap it.
Greatest.
They wrap it so tight. It's like they use lasers. There's a wrap it. And so they would put Neutrogena soap in the hotel room, and I have no fingernails, so I'm unwrapping the Neutrogena soap, and it took like 20 minutes to get the soap. And so I'd lather up once, and I'd go off and tape the show. I'd come back, there'd be a new bar
Damn those
of
maids.
Neutrogena soap. And I actually left, God's honest truth, a nasty note to the maid, stop taking my Neutrogena soap! And that's why I bought a house.
A great reason. We're going to have more with Tom right after the break, and I am going to try to talk him into dancing with me. Ooh la la.
Still ahead, hunky carpenter Eric Stromer with projects your whole family can do. The Megan Mullally Show. Anything can happen, and everything will. Don't just watch The Megan Mullally Show. Be a part of it.
Hit it.
Parents, teachers, and principals, go to meganshow.com to find out how you can win $25,000 for your school library. Brought to you by Nestle Toll House Morsels and Refrigerated Cookie Dough. Bake the very best.
It's good. It's good stuff.
It's all at meganshow.com.
Warren would be great at this game if only he didn't have such a big thumb.
And grab the black candles.
Come on! She came within a hair of having a good time.
welcome back. I'm here with Tom Bergeron. So now, America's Funniest Videos you host and Dancing with the Stars. Who do you have more fans from?
Well, it's interesting because I have on ABC the spectrum of the most coordinated people and the least coordinated people in the world, and I think. Well, I get a lot of comments about both, but it's great when people come up to me because it's like market research. And with the video show, it'll be like, now, do you prefer your crotch hits off the trampoline or skateboard? You know, you're getting a pinata whack better than maybe taking it with a skillet, or so it's you know, I tend to interview them after they say hi.
I'm sorry to say I have not gotten on the America's Funniest Videos bandwagon. I somehow missed that, went under my radar, but I was at the airport one time with my husband, and we were early for a flight, and we went into the airport bar, and they had the 3 screens up in every corner of the thing, and that show was on, America's Funniest. People were screaming with laughter. They were talking to the television. They were like, right on, buddy, go get him. They were high-fiving, total strangers high-fiving each other and dancing, and I don't know what was happening. It was like a melee in there.
It underscores most of my career works better from the viewer's perspective if you're half in the bag. So it's...
It was the airport bar after all, so I love it. Now, you got into the dancing action yourself last season, I hear. I missed it. Now, what kind of dance did you?
It was a quick step. I wanted to really understand what the stars go through in terms of the emotional terror and the training and well, there you see me and Ashley Del Grosso doing a quick step together, and she was just so wonderful to learn from and all that. But that's really the only dance I even semi-know is the quick step.
Seeing that makes me feel a little jealous. I feel like I need to dance with you now. Come.
Really?
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you, sir. I don't know.
What are we going to do?
Well, we're going to do the tango.
I don't know how to tango.
Well, neither do I.
Perfect. Okay.
So, we'll make it up as we go along.
Right.
Brett has prepared some beautiful tango.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God. Okay, 3, go forward. Let's go back. Oh, yeah. Wait, no one's having. Go for it. Jerry, I missed you. You never come around anymore.
You don't call.
Is that flower for me?
It is for you. You don't
so
call anymore.
Romantic.
You don't write. Let a real dancer show you how this should be done. Okay?
Jerry! Get out of here! Jerry! Oh.
Whoa. No, you're going to last on the show a lot longer than I am, so let me have my dance.
Wait, now seriously.
Who has more money? Jerry.
You know what? Can I just...
Look, I think this is very rude, Tom. Clearly, I'm dancing with Jerry now.
The way a talk show works is when you invite someone to
like
your...
you know so much about talk shows.
Let me just dance.
Jerry and I are together now.
Hey, Steve! Where's Steve?
Hey! This is really getting out of control. It's reminding me of another show. I can't quite put my finger on it.
And you're encouraging him.
Elizabeth Perkins. Next, handsome handyman Eric Stromer.
funky carpenter. And now he's written a new book that's going to teach us how to do it ourselves. Do it ourselves. Please welcome Eric Stromer. Eric! Hi, Eric. Hi.
Hey, Megan. Hey, Darryl. Good to see you. Hey, everybody, I brought Megan a tool belt.
All right.
Oh, yeah. You want to put it on?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, just what I've always wanted.
This is the best part of, it's the best part of my job.
Oh, I'm almost getting over Jerry
See?
Springer after that.
Megan, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
thanks for coming. So, you've written a book.
Yeah, I've written a book, and it's sort of inspired by the fact that I have 3 kids under 10. What do you do with them? How do you distract them when they're so young? Get them off the TV, get them off the video games. What do? You do it yourself. You build rooms by yourself. You have the kids invest in their own room so they actually have a stake in it, and they clean it up maybe, right?
Yeah.
And then you pimp the neighbor boy to paint your room. All you got to do is feed him. Yeah?
That's
right?
good. That's good.
right.
Very smart. So, I want to make something. What are we making today?
Okay, we're doing a little teepee, and the deal is with this book is everything is based in projects that are under 25 bucks, right? Bamboo posts, any hardware store, right? An old tarp that you may have or a blanket. There's a template in the book that shows you how to cut it into a pattern, much like a poncho. Like,
Well, you just put these in a big bunch and put string around and then
you
spread
tie
it
them
out.
around, and you spread them out,
All right.
right? And then you just drape it this way. Grab
All
that
right,
for me.
I can do that.
Drape it around that way, right?
I'm
Then you
draping.
get some little kid-friendly clips that won't pinch their fingers, right?
Kid-friendly
Pinch it right
clips.
there, right? Do
Love
that
them.
one. Love it. Go ahead and do
Fantastic.
one for me if you take that one
Let
as
me
well.
see. I think we need one further up here.
I
Is
think
that
so.
too bossy of
I
me?
want you to take
All right,
over if
good.
you want, if you feel it.
I'm feeling it.
One
Ooh,
more,
Oh,
and
I
right-
think you just
yeah.
touched my boob there a little bit. Come back more often,
This
Eric.
is all working for me. All right, so you
Yeah.
just clip that up there,
My,
right?
what
And then
big,
you have
strong
yourself a
hands you
little
have.
teepee. Open it up that way. Get in there, Megan.
Do
get
I
in
have to
there.
get in? Okay.
Just crawl in there for
All
a minute.
right.
See what it's
Here,
like.
I'm going to sit like this
See,
and
you
have
can
a
meditate.
powwow.
Just get in a little bit. Okay. Okay, good. Fine. Right?
See, that's is that politically
That's the
incorrect?
pee-wee
It might
teepee.
be, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Pee-wee teepee is hard to say. It sounds like TTPP
And
or
then,
wee-wee
the other
teepee.
thing you can do, yeah, a pee-wee, TB, TP, TWee,
What's
whatever.
that paint for? I
This
want
is
to paint
You know
something.
what? You can put your own symbol, maybe the dancer. Paint the symbol of
Can I-
the dancer.
All right.
There you go. Hold on to
I
that.
kind of want to do a little body paint on you. Is that bad?
I don't mind.
All right.
Why not? Just go ahead and do your thing. Okay. Oh,
Just a
Wow.
little.
See what I'm
But I
saying?
didn't get enough. I need more.
I'll do more.
Okay.
So yeah, you can make your own symbols. You know, my kid has a bunch of symbols that he's put in the book as well. It's sort of like the symbol of, a deer with antlers or something. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just making a big swirl.
Good. So that's
I should have drawn like a covered wagon or something, but
yeah,
that didn't
anything.
really occur to me.
Referring to the old west or whatever
Yeah.
you want. See?
Yeah, I'm not that good of an artist.
Looks
I need
good
to go to
me.
art class first.
So basically, it's all again rooted in simplicity and. I know.
I got this paint. Right.
Oh, well, you can put it somewhere.
All right,
Come
okay.
here.
Oh.
Come on, just do it. Somewhere. Okay.
All right, what else are we
All right,
making?
so put the paint down.
I don't know why
Now
I'm
I
gonna do
want to teach Megan a little something about power tools, right?
Like I did already.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing you can teach me that I don't already know
Gloves,
about power
baby,
tools,
gloves.
baby.
Try those on
okay,
if you
all
want.
right. Here we
All right,
go.
and then do you want to wear safety glasses or not?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Probably good. It's always helpful.
Over my own glasses. This will be a good look.
Yeah, protect the
Yeah.
eyes.
Sweeping the nation.
Anytime you're
There
using
you
the
go.
power tools, please, everybody, wear safety glasses.
Safety first.
Protect the eyes, all right? Now, this is a hook and mirror combination. Anybody could build this. Again, half a sheet of plywood, any hardware store, 15 bucks. That's it. That's right, 15 bucks, okay?
All right.
So what we do is I've already kind of templated it out for you. The first thing I want to do is give Megan a chance to operate a screw gun. Huh? Come on. Oh, yeah. That's right. Coming up this way. You hold on to that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna set you up.
This is a disaster in the making.
And this is just actually going to be holding that shelf. So right here, darling, is where we're
Okay,
going.
you want to get
Coming
your
your way.
hand out of the way.
Okay, please
That-
don't puncture my hand.
No.
I make my
no,
living with these things.
Seriously?
Okay, go.
Don't even...
Okay, drum roll, please. Drum roll.
No, don't touch the
Sorry.
thing when it's moving.
Huh? Almost. Put.
Oh! I can't believe I did that.
Great, Megan Mullally.
All
Okay.
right, I've done it again.
All right, so that's
okay.
our first lesson with the screw gun. Now watch out for the tape behind you. Okay, now watch out that way.
So you can hang, what do you hang on here, coats or
Yeah, you can hang
anything?
coats on that, purses. This can be a place for your wallets and your keys, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like when we're done. Okay, next up, the nail gun. Yeah, oh yeah, it's a compressor.
They're oohing and awing over the
I know,
nail
they
gun.
love this thing.
Yeah,
right?
I love that.
So
yeah.
goggles on again. Go ahead and hold this in your hand. Are you righty or lefty?
Yeah, right.
Okay, good. So go ahead and just shoot straight down. I'm going to line it up for you.
God.
Just right there.
I have I've never done a nail gun. I've never even seen a nail gun.
Just right here, right here. Now pull the trigger.
I can't.
Okay, one more time. One more time, go.
Oh, I need to go to the gym.
Okay, one more time.
This is really
again.
embarrassing.
Go. Yes, people! Right?
Where did it go? Oh,
Yeah,
it
it
goes
went
all the way
straight
in there.
in. Do one
It
more
goes,
right
slides
here.
right through the wood.
Yeah, right through the wood.
How
And
about
then keep
that?
it level so it doesn't shoot out the side.
Oh, this is fun.
That's
Oh,
pretty good.
You've
Oh,
created a
you didn't
monster.
Go out the side. Keep going. A little faster right here.
well,
right
this
here.
is easy.
Right? Look,
Yeah.
okay,
Anybody
right?
can do this.
It's that easy.
It's all done.
Well done.
My fingers are down there.
All right, so that's perfect. Now, the next thing we're going to do...
You're perfect, Eric.
Oh, I know. See, this is working for me.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. All right, so let's turn this around this way, because now I want you to fasten this little hook in place. It goes just like this.
Okay.
All right, I've already
I'm
pre-drilled.
going to
Watch
move
that
this
paint
paint
there.
because this is harshing my mellow over
Okay,
here.
good. All right, again, the last and final hook right here. I'll start one off for you if you want.
I got blue paint on your gloves.
That's okay.
We'll buy you a new pair.
That's okay. Okay, go ahead and finish that one off there.
All right.
I'm going to get organized over here.
Well, he has so much faith in me that
I do. Look, I trust you. Pretty good.
so scared.
Kind of good.
Yeah,
good.
yeah. See, don't praise me too much because.
Straight down.
Oh no!
I know,
I'm gonna
I know.
break
She's
it.
trying,
I'm gonna
though.
break the thing, the drill thing.
Okay, I'm going to help you.
That was a
Just like
pathetic
that.
attempt.
Right there. You just got to push down a little more pressure.
Oh, okay. Oh
like that,
my!
and you're done,
Oh manly,
okay?
yes. But see, then the thing isn't on there.
Okay, let me go this way. Good. Right
False
over here.
alarm.
Right there.
How
Okay,
come you
good,
put your
we're
finger
set.
down there? That's not
It's
good,
just
right?
practice, okay? All right, now,
All right.
do me a favor. Just put some caulk right here, and this is where our mirror
Some
goes.
caulk.
Right?
All right.
Little caulk.
If I had a quarter by the time I heard that sentence.
Mirror goes right there. Done. Goes in place. Now, guess what it reveals? Come here and help me out. Right here.
Gosh,
Drum roll
dog it.
again, please. Okay, picking it up. Let's show the audience. Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Come this way with me.
Okay.
Let's show the people what it is.
Eric, you brought something for everybody today, right?
I got everybody a
gets
free
a
book
copy.
in the audience.
That's available in stores now. Don't go away because actress Elizabeth Perkins is coming right now. We'll be right back.
Next, from the Showtime series Weeds, Elizabeth Perkins. If you're in the Los Angeles area and would like tickets to our show, go to www.meganshow.com.
I met my next guest on the set of her movie About Last Night in 1985. I'm old. Please welcome Elizabeth Perkins.
I can't believe you have your own show.
I know, it's so
I'm
crazy.
so proud of you. I'm incredible.
You know, Elizabeth and I, now, I've known you since 1985, but back then, people called you Betsy, and I still want to call you Betsy, so
Okay.
if that slips out, I apologize.
Megan
You'll
can
forgive
call me Betsy.
But nobody else, right?
Only really close friends in my family.
Oh, okay.
But now the whole world will know.
Well, I remember your sister used to call you Perky Peapod, so
Yes.
sometimes that
He called me Headless, yeah. That was my family
That's
nickname.
unusual. Why was that?
Well, I had two older sisters, and they never let me play with their Barbie dolls, so I
You took their
Took
head.
off their hat and buried them in the yard.
Scamp.
Yeah.
Maybe they're
I've
still
grown
out
a little
there.
since then.
They might still be there. We can go dig them up with spoons.
I'm just so excited to be here. Thank you for having me on the show.
Fun.
Seriously.
It's so fun. Now,
it's really
you know,
great to see you.
this thing, it just came out on DVD about last night. That
Yes.
was 20 years ago, lady.
God, it's like 21, actually.
21 that we made it, yeah.
I was so little and young with a really bad haircut.
What
Really bad
inspired that haircut?
Well, I came in
That's an
actually with
unusual
really
one.
nice hair, and they were like, well, we sort of need to make it better.
Oh,
And that was their idea of making it better.
Yeah,
It was like a bowl.
Yeah, thanks for nothing.
So really bad.
God. I think we have a clip of us in one of the scenes. I had a small part.
do?
She had a big part. Here we go. Let's see the clip.
Her big move should be coming up any moment. The combination hair flip with a giggle. There's a 3.2 degree of difficulty here, Joan. Let's see if she can pull it off. This is it. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. 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 Oh, bravo. Bravo. 9-0. 9-0.
Oh my.
See, I can still do it.
I remember you actually did that like
Yeah.
you did that like 15 times that night too.
Well, talk about bad hair. Did
Yeah.
you see that perm?
It was
I mean,
very
it's like I was
large.
electrocuted.
Yeah,
it was
it was
just like
very-
frazzled and
That's when you used to
crippling.
like flip your head over and scrunch and scrunch and
Well-
scrunch and scrunch and scrunch and
Yeah.
spread, scrunch.
Well, that's a lot of what we used to do together. Elizabeth and I, yes, we
Sad
used to
but
be
true.
really, really good friends in the 80s, and then we kind of lost touch, but you lived 2 blocks away from me.
Literally.
And so we saw each other pretty much every day, and we would go over there, and we would, I don't know why we spent a lot, it was the 80s, so you had to spend a lot of time on the shoulder pads, the red lipstick, and the hair. So we would flip over, and you called it fluffing and scrunching.
Fluffing and scrunching and fluffing and scrunching. And then we talk about other people and people we didn't like. And
We
go
spent
out and eat.
a lot of time fluffing and scrunching
Yes,
our
we
hair.
did. Me in particular.
And I can remember I was fascinated because it would take you 15 minutes to put your red lipstick on perfectly.
Yeah,
And
because
you
it
were
was like that MAC Viva Glam matte red with the pale face. I thought that looked really good.
Yeah, it
And I
did.
had like really thick caterpillar eyebrows. And
You
everyone kept
had-
saying, don't you want to pluck those? I was like, no, they're,
Oh, my
you know,
God.
they're part of me. And I look back now and it's like literally a caterpillar going across.
I
Really bad luck.
I thought it looked fantastic, and I was sort of like, I just sort of idolized you in a way. Now, we used to also consume a lot of interesting foods because we were always dieting, of course.
We always thought we were fat, and then
Yeah.
you sort of look
And
back
now
and
it's
you were
like,
really
guess
skinny.
what? Now I'm fat. Then
Isn't that always the case though?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you look back and you think, oh, back then I thought I was, 25 pounds overweight and I couldn't get into any jeans, and now
Well,
I
you
kill to
remember-
be that.
Well, no, but you remember on About Last Night, I'll never forget that the producers of that movie took Demi Moore
Yeah.
aside, and she was so thin,
So
and they
skinny.
told her that she was fat
Yeah.
and she needed to lose weight, and
Yep.
from then on, she was like, woo,
She just
crazy.
couldn't concentrate. They put a gym in the studio for her to work out at lunch. I felt so bad for her. It
And
was
she
really, they put her
ate
under so much
steamed
pressure.
vegetables and rice every day for lunch. They would give her like this much, and she'd be like, eating her. It was horrible.
And now
what they
take off
do.
your clothes.
Yeah, it's terrible what
When
they
they
do
would
to
threaten her with
people.
body doubles and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, she really went through it on that
Yeah,
movie.
she
It's
did.
true.
Yeah.
It's true. And look at her now.
Yeah, right. She got over it.
She got over it.
Now she's all happy and healthy.
And we would go out thinking that if we just ate a giant plate of vegetables, and that's all we would eat, is steamed vegetables and Tates.
The Tates.
The Tates.
Yeah, we had a thing about baked potatoes. We would get baked potatoes and then put vegetables in them, and we'd go to your. Well, sometimes though we'd make them over at your place with kale. We were on a
Steamed
big
kale.
kale kick.
And then I'd wonder why I was so bloated and couldn't fit into any of them.
Is that kale?
Like asparagus, kale, broccoli,
Potatoes.
asparagus. And then-
You went home to Oklahoma City with me for Christmas one year.
I
And
did.
we stayed at my mom's house.
That was the year that Cynthia Gibb was in the Karen Carpenter story.
Yeah,
And we
but-
watched it obsessively.
I want to talk about something else though, because there was this guy that I grew up with in Oklahoma City named Jeff Records. I went to school with him from it's happening right now.
happening right
I
now.
went to school with him from first
She's
grade
gonna
through
go
12th grade, and we went out to a party. And Elizabeth and Jeff met, and sparks were flying. And let me just say, Jeff
That was
Records.
so long
Jeff
ago.
Records is like 6'3" and very good looking.
very
I mean, you have
foxy.
to admit, he has a
Very
square
foxy.
cut. He looks like a superhero
Yeah, he
Batman
does.
or
He looks
something.
like- yes,
oh
like
wait, no look. Okay, that's Jeff Records on the right. I don't know who the other guy even is.
Look at how cute he was.
So cute. What were you thinking?
There's that pale face, red lipstick.
I think they kissed or something happened, and then two weeks later, you go back to Los Angeles, 2 weeks later, he showed up on her doorstep with a suitcase. Hi. She's like, guess what? Get back in the cab, go back to the airport. She kicked him out. Now he is literally worth, and I'm not exaggerating, like $150 million. He and 2 other guys just bought 2 sports teams in Seattle for $365 million last week.
Jeff.
Yeah, the one that got away. Don't go on, we have more with Elizabeth right after the break.
Mullally Show. Anything can happen, and everything will.
Welcome back. We're here with Elizabeth Betsy Perkins from the Showtime series Weeds. Now, we also had another adventure one time when we went to Disneyland and we did a little photo essay.
I have the pictures.
I can't believe you found
them.
them.
I brought the pictures.
It was 3 o'clock in the morning last night. I was going to go rummage around in my garage, and I was like, I can't.
Well, I went into my garage, I opened a box, and they were there. And not only were they there, but they were in the order that we took them, which was a complete chronicle of the trip, starting from when I picked you up at your apartment on Harper, and we got all the way down to Disneyland and all the way back. There we are in my Jeep Wrangler.
Look at the big white shirt and the shoulder pads.
And the big socks. There's Megan posing as the squaw to the chief.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I still like to do that from time to time.
We were kissing a cow. I don't remember why we did that.
Yeah,
really
maybe
bad.
we shouldn't.
Now, Megan did not want to go into the haunted house, and I was insisting.
Do we have another one? Is that it? Oh my gosh. We also did, I remember we did before and after, but before we'd get on a ride, we'd take a picture like all together, and then after, you know, like all askew with our hair all crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really exciting being 20.
Oh, I love that. So you're in your 2nd season of Weeds.
Yes.
It's a great show.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about Weeds.
Well, Weeds is a show that's much more about marijuana. Then, no, I'm just kidding. Marijuana sort of is the backdrop for our show, but really it's a family drama about sort of the dirty underbelly of society in the suburbs. And I play the evil PTA head who's nobody likes, which is a lot of fun.
We like her. We like her. Tell us about your character. It's such a funny character.
Well, she hates everyone and is completely politically incorrect and has a horrible relationship with her children and her husband, and she feels very trapped out there in the middle of nowhere and consequently takes that bitterness out on everybody else. And Mary Louise Parker, who plays Nancy Botwin on the show, is the pot mom who is selling the marijuana, and this season Celia starts to come.
That's you.
Yeah, it's my character, starts to come after her.
We have a clip that's very funny. Will you set it up? It's Kevin Nealon, right?
Oh, with Kevin. Oh, I hate Kevin.
Not in real life. Not in real life.
In real life. We were born on the same day, and I love him. But in this scene, I start thinking maybe I don't hate him so much anymore.
Oh.
Are you leaving?
No?
Should we go out together?
What?
Not should we go out together, just should we go out together? Out of this office? Outside?
Well, it is lunchtime out there. You want to try this new little Mongolian barbecue place before they go out of business?
Because you've got three kids. Is that weird when they see mommy kissing Kevin Nealon?
You know, when I signed up to do when you sign up to do the show, you sort of sign on with a pilot, and you don't know quite where everything's going to go. And I've now officially made out with every guy on the show. Sometimes in the backseat of a car, sometimes against a wall. So yeah, the kids are little, like, mom's on that pot show and having sex with people. So it's sort of depends on, I sort of can tell when they come home from school the next day whether the episode that aired went just a little too far. So they come home a little freaked out.
They're in there, they're a little older, they're not
Right.
3 years old.
No, I have all teenagers in the house, and so actually I'm sort of on a cool show, even if we are a little bit.
Yes, you are. You're on a
over
cool
the
show.
top sometimes.
That comes in handy when you have teenage
Yeah,
kids
I'm
at
hip.
home, I would
I'm
think.
hip again.
And what do your fans think when you meet people? What do they say to you? Do they think you're going to, pass a joint back and forth?
Well,
or-
well, it's so funny because people think, and Mary Louise Parker has had this problem too. People all of a sudden think that we know everything about pot, and I don't even smoke pot. I haven't smoked pot in years and years, and they'll come and say, "Oh, do you know where I can get some really good stuff?" What about one-hits and bongs and all of a sudden I'm like, I don't know. I'm 46. I have no idea what you're talking about.
That is so funny.
so
but
odd.
do you know where I could get some really good stuff? Elizabeth, thanks for being here. Please check out Weeds, 10 o'clock Monday nights. And go to meganshow.com for Elizabeth's self-portrait. You can put your self-portrait up too, so do it. About something that we're doing on our website, meganshow.com. We're doing a thing called self-portrait. Now, what self-portrait is, you can take 5 photographs that you think best describe you right now in your life and send them to us. It could be anything. It could be of you, of your dog, of your car, of a tree, of your couch, whatever you think best sums up where you are in your life right now, and send them to us. I want you guys to all do it too. And then the celebrity guests are doing it. Elizabeth Perkins is doing one. So join us. We want to just sort of see what happens, shake it up, be creative, and just have fun with it. I want to thank my guests today, Tom Bergeron, Hunky Carpenter, Eric Stromer, and Elizabeth Perkins, and my dance partner, Jerry Springer. Don't forget. Thanks for watching.